What's up? I'm RL.
And I'm Jenny.
Jen and I spend a lot of time together.
And also with family and friends.
But also we like communicating and having discussions with the people in our community.
The everyday people.
So join us on Tuesdays
at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
What's up, y'all?
The Everyday People Show.
Chop it up. I'm your boy RL and she's your girl who?
Jenny.
From the block.
We have controversial topics.
Like that I came in on this one.
Let me say this. I'm the type of person. I don't like to speak for God. I think when people say I'm saved, I think you out of pocket. I think China is having product outsourced to other countries to get under the tariff. Y'all do know that, right?
They still gotta bring it. Listen, they still gotta bring it to the border.
Except gonna see they women going out buying black afros, but don't dare.
And I see your point. You're trying to say that race of women do not try to look like us. We're the ones trying to look like them.
Well, but that's not true. That's not true. Yeah, that's not all the way true. That's
right.
Not true. That is
right.
Not
Thank
true.
you, ladies. I've been trying to make that point. Great guests within our own community.
Well, I won't be into that.
Oh, okay.
I cried it out. I threw it up. Cold spit. I wouldn't care what you call it. Everything in me that didn't belong, he purged it out in Corpus Christi, Texas, before that book was birthed.
I can't remember the number now, but it's in one of my books. I think I had about $10,000 to my name. I don't even know but it's something like that. And I said, oh my God.
I thought about that. So I'm like, what if he would have pulled that trigger when he got to me? You know what I mean? Because it was point blank range.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. That's crazy.
We work really well as a team. Like in business, the profit, don't mix business with pleasure, but I don't know why it works for us. Like
and lots of fun right there. That trumps a balloon.
And now we got to hold our emotions. We can't even cry. But we love y'all, and guess what?
Nothing y'all can do.
Hey, nothing y'all can do about it. Peace. And welcome to Overflow, the Everyday People Show, y'all. This is the only show where me, you, your mama, and your cousin too get to just come on and do a chop it up, y'all. What's up? I'm your boy Earl, and she's your girl who?
Jenny.
From the block. What's up, y'all? What's going on? We ask y'all one favor. Please, ma'am, sir, just share this live. Share this live. That's all we want y'all to do. Share this live with a friend. Share this live in a group, man. Share this live in one of your favorite groups. That's all we ask y'all to do, man. We ain't asking y'all for no money or nothing. We just ask y'all to share this live, man. How hard can that be? How hard can that be?
It can't be.
It can't be that hard, can it? But ain't, nothing is too hard for God. Nothing is too hard, y'all, for God. But anyway, listen, what we're going to talk about, what we're going to chop up today, let's do a little small talk. What's going on? What's going on in your life?
Busyness this time of year. Just super busy at work and just super busy in general. You know how December is.
Oh, so y'all been busy at work. Busy doing what?
Craft stuff to send home to parents. Learning about different traditions around the world of how everybody celebrates Christmas, all that stuff.
So how is that going? How do everybody celebrate Christmas around the world? Because everybody don't celebrate Christmas, do they?
Well, a lot of countries,
Navidad,
Germany, Italy, Israel, all celebrate it in different ways. So we teach them what the different celebrations are. So it's just in addition to the regular academics.
What's the traditions that people are doing that we're not doing here?
It's kind of like all universally the same. It's just there are different like variations with the whole Santa Claus thing. Of course, Israel, its focus is on Jesus Christ, his birth. It's almost similar everywhere. It's just small, differences. It's not a lot.
You remember when you remember when you believe in Santa Claus?
Of course.
What you think about that? Well, and let me ask you something. Why is it so important that I see a lot of people making sure their kids know that Santa Claus don't exist?
Well,
And you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
instead of just letting them just naturally find out that ain't no Santa Claus. You know what I'm saying? It seems like everybody making.
naturally you get your heart broken.
Well,
Mine was
you know what? I
broken.
disagree. I think once you become a certain age, you just grow out of Santa Claus. Sometimes you can just grow out of. I think I grew out of Santa Claus. You know,
Somebody
then when
told me.
I
and I
found
was
I found the
heartbroken.
toys. I found the toys in my mama Claus on the top shelf. So
Oh yeah, you was one of the ones sneaking around trying to find. So you knew all along there was
yeah,
no
yeah,
Santa
yeah. You
Claus.
see in Bankhead Court.
Okay.
Growing up in Bankhead, over the room door, it was like a big block. It was like a block over the room door.
Mhm.
And my mama had her missing.
Okay.
So she had a big hole over the room door. And one day she went to work, and I got a chair, and I climbed over in her room, and I was just curious, you know what I'm saying? Because I was searching, I was trying to debunk Santa Claus as a kid.
So you knew.
I had been hearing people saying Santa Claus don't exist. So I'm trying to, because you know what I'm saying?
So
I'm
what
trying to,
age were you when you realized, when you started doing your research?
I had to be about 10 years old when I found out.
Oh wow.
10 or 11 when I found out Santa Claus
Oh
wasn't real.
wow, you lasted a long
Yeah,
time.
I lasted a long time.
I learned
I
when I was
lasted a
about
long time.
7. That was so devastating.
Yeah.
Because at 7, you still like pure hearted. You believe everything adults say. So it broke my heart. So for you, you gradually like found out with common sense.
I found
and people
out.
talking
I
about
went to
it.
searching for toys. I would don't say. But
Wow.
I think it's I just don't think people should be telling people, you know what I'm saying? Let the kid be kids. Like we were kids. And I think that went wrong with a lot of people, man. We try to make everybody grow up soon, man. Too soon. What's up, Sandra Mitchell? Going on? Good evening, everyone. Hey, how you doing?
Hello,
You know what I'm saying? So while y'all watching, for everybody watching, first of all, y'all please share this live. Tell us what year do you think? How old were you think when you discovered Santa Claus didn't exist? How old were you when you realized Santa Claus didn't exist? Yeah, so a lot of people they telling their kids like right off the bat, like, yo, ain't no Santa Claus. So ain't no used to watching Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Frosty Snowman, you know what I'm saying? You remember? You remember we were young, we watched Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, we watched Frosty Snowman, we watched Santa Claus Coming to Town. I'm talking about the claymation. You remember the claymation, it was fake, you know what I'm saying? But that was a tradition. Every year we watched that. Every year we watched it as kids. I agree. Let them kids be kids. Yeah, that's right, Quenisha. Let the kids be kids. I mean, I think people are just so. I hate when people do that though.
But see, this the conflict in school. So I hear these conversations right around this time, which I've heard them over the past like week. You hear one kid say Santa Claus isn't real, then the other kid will say yes it is, yes he is, and then they be going back and forth. You have a group of kids that do believe, and then a group of kids that don't. And I'm saying they're having discussions about it at 5 and 6. So they talking about it early. So whatever their parents teach them is whatever they bring to school and talk about it. And then the ones that do believe, they're real adamant about it. And then the ones that know the truth, they adamant about it. So everybody like hard nosed about it.
Sandra Mitchell said 8 years old when she realized. Yeah, I lasted about. I think I was about 10 years old when I you know what I'm saying, really discovered when I climbed on my mama's bedroom door and saw all the toys at the top. You know what I'm saying? Now I got to keep quiet like I don't know.
And act surprised.
And that's when you start lying as a kid too. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to act like you don't know. You're surprised. You know what I'm saying? So basically, you concealing what you really know. You know what I'm saying? AKA you learn how to lie.
I was sad. Like I was sad because this is what I would do. I would write notes to Santa Claus at 6 and 7. I would write notes and just leave it on the table, thinking he was gonna get it.
Oh yeah,
I
man,
just-
you was a screen. We
yeah.
we ain't write notes in the hood,
I
Santa
did.
Claus. We just say, man, just come on, man, do what you do, man. You
And
know
I
what I'm
leave a
saying?
little gift, like you know how people do the
Yeah, I
cookies and milk.
understand.
I left like a little gift.
I never, and
So I don't know.
I always was curious though. I always was curious like how he got in, cause we didn't have no chimney. We didn't have no chimney, but in my room it was like I guess it was like when you access the roof or something like that.
Okay.
Like the people eventually had to go there and put like installation up there.
Okay.
So I had a little opening that's where they go into my room. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that when he came in and so I thought I was gonna catch him. Every year I thought I was gonna catch him. I said I'm gonna catch him this year. And every year he sneak on in and get drop them toys out, you know what I'm saying? And it was fun though, man,
I mean,
believing
it
in Santa
was.
Claus,
I
man.
loved it. I would lay in the bed just wondering, like, how long it would take. Then I would take forever to go to sleep. My mother, every year, she would have a album playing with Christmas songs, and she would always play Little Drummer Boy. And I would be asleep just imagining him flying through the air, coming to our house.
Yeah.
And when I found out, I was like, oh my God, this was a lie.
I remember one year I thought I saw Rudolph.
How?
No, believe me. Now, trust me. Now, I think Santa Claus is real, right? At this point,
Okay.
at this time, I think he's real. So I'm looking out. I was thinking I was with my grandma. My grandma was keeping us that Christmas Eve. You know what I'm saying? And I looked out the window and I saw a red light blinking off and on.
Mhm.
I thought that was Rudolph,
Aw.
but it was an airplane.
Oh,
But
that's
now I
so
know that was
sweet.
an airplane. You know what I'm saying? So I actually thought I saw Rudolph, man, but it wasn't, man. But yeah, I used to believe. I didn't stop believing in Santa Claus till I was like 9 or 10, man. But I remember those moment, man. It was like it was magical, man, to
Of
me. You know what I'm
course.
saying?
Yeah.
It was magical to wake up and my mom used to always let her get up like 6 in the morning and go open our presents.
Oh wow, that's
You know what I'm
early.
saying? Yeah, we used to get like 6 in the morning, me and my sister and them. We see in the hood, you go down there early, man. I'm talking about it. I can remember those days, man, in the hood, like everybody get their toys, go to their toys, and like about 7 o'clock in the morning, everybody outside. I'm talking about like the hood.
Outside already?
The outside already on their bikes, on their skates. I mean, the hood was packed, man. I'm talking about like back in the day, back in like the 70s and 80s, man, the hood, the street was packed, man, with cheering early in the morning. I'm talking about like, man, and we come in around like noon and, get something to eat, and we back out there again. You know what I'm saying? For real though, in the hood,
No, I
man,
believe you.
we went out early in the morning. We opened our toys up. We got on them skates by 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. We was in these streets, man. I'm talking about before the sun came up.
Yeah, that was
Like, we
pretty
going to
early to
school.
go ahead and get outside. I think at 7 o'clock we was up. We was probably up already, like early, but we would like go to the room and we
Yeah, that was
check
the good old
we
days, though.
check mom and dad's room to see.
So
if they was
how
asleep.
old were y'all when y'all
That's it.
realized Santa Claus didn't exist? That's what I'm trying to find out. How old were y'all when y'all realized Santa Claus did not exist? He was busted. He was busted.
And the kids
And
were
do y'all
disgusted.
and how old were your kids? And did y'all tell y'all kids that he didn't exist? You know what I'm saying? I love playing Santa, eating cookies and drinking milk while the kids are sleeping. Yeah, now we know that who was getting those cookies and the milk and all that stuff. We know who was getting it now. But it was fun though, man.
Yeah.
It was a fun thing. You know what I'm saying? So what we gonna move into now? Oh, you heard what Trump did?
I did just recently,
Oh.
like in the last hour.
Let me play y'all a video. Y'all won't believe this is how petty Donald Trump is, man.
in vain.
He's such a petty man. He's a real petty man. I'm like, man, this
Yeah.
man can't be this petty, man. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna let y'all take a listen to what he did. I don't know. I don't know. I think the man.
He's self-absorbed. That's what he
I don't know
is.
what he is.
Again, the National
It's
Park
all
Service
about him.
changed
I don't even think
which
they can hear
days
this.
Americans can visit national parks for free next year. There are all these free days, right? Some important holidays.
Let me see, I can't
Notably,
hear
they
the mic,
removed
You can't hear through the
Martin
mic.
Luther King
So-
Jr. Day
Try it.
and Juneteenth. and
connection.
added President Trump's
Well,
birthday, which is also
I guess we're gonna have
Flag
to tell
Day.
him.
This was part of a July executive order from
We
the
just gonna have
president.
to tell y'all
How
what
could
he
these
did. I don't know if y'all
changes,
can see read
reflect
that
the
national
values of the
park.
current administration?
He cut the
Yeah,
free
this is something
entry
that they had sort of said they were going
from
to
the
do
Martin
in
Luther.
addition
He
to
changed the
now
Martin Luther
collecting
King
an
Day
entrance fee from any
and Juneteenth. So this is what it is, y'all. Normally, every year on Juneteenth and Martin Luther King Day, you can get in the national parks for free.
Yep.
This year, Donald Trump went in there and changed it. Oh, y'all can hear it?
Yeah, she said we can hear it and see.
Oh man, I don't
Play it
delete
back
it now.
there.
Well, I don't delete it now. So, but anyway, what he did, he went in and took out the free Martin Luther King Day and the free Juneteenth Day to get into the parks for free. He took those out and put in his birthday as the day you get in free. I'm talking about. I'm like, but why? Like, who's thinking about this? Who sits around? What president got the time to sit around and think about what days people get in the park free?
He does.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it just in black people who support him, I'm like, y'all don't see this man as a racist.
Right. I mean, by now, I feel like if you are a person of color, if you cannot see who he is now with this, I don't know what it would take. Like, I don't.
And when I first saw it, is this a real story?
Yeah.
Donald Trump changed. He drops the Martin Luther King. 2 specific days he dropped. Martin Luther King and Juneteenth. And we don't even go to the national parks. I'm gonna be honest with you. It ain't like black people going to the national park. It ain't like we going to Yosemite Park and all that. Some of us go. I might even go one day, but it ain't like we going to no Yosemite and all that to get in the park for free. We going to English Park. We going.
Yeah.
We going to Washington Park. You know what I'm saying? We going wearing free anyway, all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? To set up our shop. So we didn't go to those parks anyway, Mr. Trump. If you watch it, I know you watch it because you watch this show. So what you think about this? It's real petty, man.
I think he is very self-centered and vain. He wants everything to be about him. It seems like he has an issue with anybody else having attention. And Martin Luther King Day, that's already a holiday, but to take the free park admissions away, that's beyond petty. Juneteenth, that means something to us. So I just think that he got an issue with people of color, and it's about him just wanting to be noticed and for everything. He wants credit for everything. He's different. He's a president like I've never seen before in my life.
So what y'all think about that? Trump drops Martin Luther King Day and Juneteenth and replaced it with his birthday as the days you get in free in national parks. I'm like,
and you know what? People ought to just not go.
I mean, we don't go anyway. I don't really think black people go to Yosemite Park and all that. I mean, we don't frequent there. You know what I'm saying? We don't go.
Yeah, that's true.
We like exciting stuff. You know what I'm saying? We don't go look at no trees. We don't just want to go look at no geyser and look at a tree and see buffalo running. You know what I'm saying? It's nice scenery. I eventually want to go one day. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you gonna do at the national park other than just we don't really hike. We don't hike like that. Mm-hmm. We call like walking in the park. When we do on Saturday, we call that hiking.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna be hiking for those 2 days. I ain't gonna go put no backpack on my no 20 pounds on my back and walk for 2 days with nowhere.
and the thing about it is, I think he just tries to make a point. I don't even think he really care like that. I think he just wants to make a point, show his ability to change things, control things. He's on a power trip and he's going hard. Like he's on a serious power trip.
Yeah, he's a clown, man. He's a clown. So let's chop up something we talked about today. About a serious topic, man. With all the years and money that has poured into cancer research, why haven't there been a cure yet? That's what your answer to me. I'm gonna ask you to guess. I'm gonna ask you to guess. I mean, my answer is. I'm gonna get. What's your answer? First of all, what's your answer to that? What's your, you say it then?
Okay.
You give your conspiracy theory before I give mine.
It's a few things. I think some of it is well, definitely it's about money.
Yep,
Okay.
one of them. Yep.
It's about control, population control.
Oh man, we on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
That's the same
And it's a lot of people involved, a lot of moving parts for people to benefit from it financially. And I think it's just to keep people dependent on, I guess you could say, the government, just because of the fact that if they supposedly don't know, then we don't know. So it's just controlling. It's just to keep people controlled. You can control people with ignorance, if they don't know. But I don't think that there isn't a cure. I firmly believe that there is one. So that's what I think.
Allegedly, there is one.
I believe it.
And I'm gonna play something. I'm gonna play something. I'm gonna play with what Joe Biden said when he was running, and he said that for a reason. It was a reason why he said what he said. He said it with confidence. I'm gonna let y'all hear what Joe Biden said about cancer, a cure for cancer. Hope y'all can hear it.
Vice President Biden said something yesterday in Iowa that really caught our ear about the fight against cancer. Let me play this for everyone.
I promise you, if I'm elected president, you're going to see the single most important thing that changes in America is we're going to cure cancer.
Now, Congressman, I know how personal this is to Joe Biden. We know how much energy and
in my opinion, he must have knew something.
Mm-hmm.
He must have knew that they was close to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But so my thing was, why would he say that if he didn't think they could do it?
Well, yeah, I honestly think that it's already been discovered, like what it takes to heal a person and destroy cancer cells, cancer causing things. They can research it all they want, but at the end of the day, it's still cancer cells. So I think they know how to do that. And there have been some doctors that are no longer here that claimed or have discovered it, and they just they don't want people to know. So if you don't want people to know, you got to get rid of the people who did come up with a cure and continue to make people think it's difficult. You got to make them think that, no matter what you do, at some point, somebody in your family is going to get it.
I mean, and if you talk like we talking, people going to say you crazy.
I mean, I
think that's part of it. That's part of it. If you think outside the box, in this world, if you think outside the box, you're going to be seen as like, oh, he's a loony bin. He's a loon. You know what I'm saying? But like you, I believe like they using it for population control.
Mm-hmm.
They using it for population control. I ain't even cut my own. I ain't even cut out O on it. Cut out O on. We got.
I'll let you do that.
I gotta let you. I've got to cut the O on.
Yeah, I do feel that it is, again, a lot of money to be made, but the sad part about it is that means that there is no real care and concern for human life, because you have babies, little children developing cancer at alarming rates. And I know all of us have known and or lost someone that we love to it. And even if they didn't lose their life, they battled it. I have known a few family members to have gone through it and survived, but it's still, the treatments are harsh. And with everything in me, I just believe that if they can do all these other things with technology, they have all these vaccines, they have all of these different things to come up with for medicines to treat this with all these crazy side effects. You can't tell me you can't come up with a cure for cancer.
So if y'all watching, y'all welcome to respond to these questions too. Like, and the question right now is, with all the years of money that have been poured into cancer research, why haven't there been a cure yet? I mean, like, they've been doing it for years. They have to be done made like billions, billions. They make billions.
All those foundations.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's $1 billion industry. So if they find a cure, that means Susan G. Komen, all of these people. Then you got to understand, a lot of people got jobs because they work in that field. You know what I'm saying? Cancer research field. Susan B. Komen and all these cancer research organizations, and people just pour money into them. Year after year. We raise money for cancer. We raise money for cancer. Mama pad. We raise money for cancer. Daddy pad. We raise money for cancer. Throwing money into cancer. Auntie gone. Raise money for uncle. Auntie. I mean, what is being changed?
Right.
Outside
It's been too many years, too much money to not have something. I mean, like, there's nothing. Like, they have nothing. There's nothing but the treatments. That's it. There's nothing. Not even a glimmer of, this could change, the whole game of, battling it. It's just, I just think it's I don't know.
I agree with you. I think they use it for population. I think if they are using it to make money. They're using it for jobs. They're using it for population control.
And it's sad because we lose people we love to this. And I know, like, they'll have, like, on their sites foods that you can eat for your diet, when for some of these foundations. And some of the very foods that's on the site are foods that have cancer causing agents in it, like what is it, the deli meats that you buy, the processed meats, things like hot dogs and stuff like that. They have nitrates and stuff in it, and nitrites. They already have put it out there that it's cancer causing, but yet it's still, they'll have it on their sites. I don't know. I just think it's. I think it's
somebody did some research about that too. When they somebody visit them and ask them why they do that. Like,
I saw that.
Why would y'all have cancer causing stuff on a cancer research page?
Yep. And telling them that this is what you can eat, and
it is because they don't care. It is because they don't care. You know what I'm saying? They know that it's part of the game. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep donating money. Y'all keep sending us money. Y'all keep having these cancer runs and walks, and you can donate money. Send it to us. And we'll see y'all next year for the next cancer walk, for the next cancer run, for the next cancer money awareness. And I'm not saying don't do it.
Right.
And I'm not saying don't bring awareness to it.
Right,
I'm just
absolutely.
saying it's time for somebody to say, okay, where y'all at so far?
Right.
At least give us a report. Where we at on it? You know what I'm saying? Like, we close, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We just need to do this. We need to figure this out. I mean, like, golly, man, like.
Well, what I believe is they know that having these walks pulls on the heartstrings of family members. They know people will want to show their support and to family that they've lost, to raise more money, to raise more awareness and research. But when are the questions going to come forth, where everybody is like, okay, so y'all taking a long time. Like, what are y'all really doing? And I'm not a doctor, so I can't say how long it would take. But they come up with vaccines for the C thing. I can't really say it. I don't think you can still say that anyway. COVID.
COVID.
Some people call it COVID. I don't know if you say that still. Yeah, I've heard people say that. But they supposedly came up with that not long after it was out, like months afterwards, when they heard that it takes years to produce a vaccine for a virus. So when you remember when Ebola hit, remember the Ebola? Mm-hmm. When Ebola hit, they squashed it real quick. You see, because Ebola gonna get you in a matter. Once you get Ebola, you gone in a few days. Mm-hmm. Ebola gonna get you in 2-3 days. Mm-hmm. So they found a cure for Ebola. But see, since cancer can fester for years, mm-hmm. you can have cancer for years, man. And
And they understand that it's not a fast death, but it's kind of still like population control.
And
But
it's money to be made.
It's money to be made. It's money to be made from cancer
surgeries,
research.
all that.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
but it's coming from somewhere.
And cancer been around a long time. I think cancer been around for 3,000 years, and I think they started research like in the 18th century. So they've been doing research for a long time.
But you know what? I don't remember growing up like in the 70s. I don't remember a lot of people succumbing to cancer.
No,
like
not a lot.
Now it's like so when you get a certain age, you might you know what I'm saying? I hate to say this, but
no, I know what you mean.
you know, everybody who I have lost of older people, they succumb to cancer. You know what I'm saying?
I've been there.
So
not with the death of somebody that I've had family members to die that passed before me, that before I was born, like a grandmother. But I know I had a sibling that had cancer and walked through that with her, a cousin. It's not easy. It's a rough thing to walk through it with your mom. So it's a tough illness. But I just think it's unfair to the everyday person that just have to suffer because they want to control everything and they want to make all this money. And I think they experiment on us too.
Yeah, they definitely experiment. Especially if you don't have no insurance. If you don't have insurance, man, you kind of like stuck like Chuck. And they make it so you can't afford it. And ain't that crazy? They try to make health care so you really can't afford it, so they can experiment on you.
Right.
And it's sad that you have to think like, and it's sad that you have to think this way, that you think that they would be doing this. You know what I'm saying? But I really think this is what the plan is. You know what I'm saying?
It's been going on for a long time, and I think the cancer rates have gone up because of the environment. The food is polluted and tainted. Everything has something in it now that's a cancer causing agent. You know, it's a lot of things. We got technology, all this radiation that's around us. So we have so much more that causes cancer that they're getting ahead with children getting it with like the food dyes and stuff like that. When they're like barely 2 and 3 years old, they're eating all these foods that have coloring in it. And a lot of those things have cancer causing agents.
Yeah, I saw where a lot of countries other than the United States, we don't have the same ingredients in our food as they do.
Sure don't.
A lot of stuff
they ban a lot of things that we allow here.
It was a guy. He was over in Europe, and he was showing people the back of the ingredients on like regular food odor, like ketchup and mustard. Their ketchup has like 5 ingredients. It got vinegar, water, tomatoes. It had like 5 ingredients, maybe salt. But when he showed the same ketchup, the same company in America, it had like 20 different ingredients. And I'm like, how is the same company making different potions for different countries? You know what I'm saying? Because some countries don't allow you to have certain ingredients in your food.
Right.
So I guess they redo the formula for that particular country.
Yeah, it says a lot.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm like, right, this can't be real. But it was real though. He showed several products, same product, but different ingredients that we have than what they have. So I don't doubt that this country is deliberately trying to make people sick, trying to create a problem just to solve it.
Yeah, and my hats off to everybody who's ever had cancer, survived it. God bless y'all, because that's a hard illness. I've seen people go through it, and that's a hard thing. So, you know, for those of you who have had it, God bless y'all.
Yeah, definitely that. But like they got the insurance thing, and the end of the year, the insurance going to be going up on people. Man, it's like You got all these rich folks up there and watch them, man. These folks don't give a damn, man. That's why I be trying to tell folks who support Trump, man. Y'all some of the stupidest people I know, man. I mean, serious though, man. I be wanting to tell them, man, y'all so stupid. And y'all publicly supporting Trump. Like, well, y'all just think Obama's so great. Man, come on, man. Ain't nobody saying Obama great, but he wasn't stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
y'all
right.
niggas, I mean, let me move on.
I'm sorry. I'm kind of sleepy, y'all.
This why
I think because we ate before the show. We never do. We never eat before the show. We normally eat dinner after. Oh my God, I'm sleepy, y'all. I'm sorry if I seem slow.
Go take a nap, man. Let's get into a topic that I think you like talk about. You like talk about relationships too. So this is a relationship question. How important is communication in a relationship, and what does that entail? Because you hear a lot of people say, "Oh, you gotta have communication. You gotta have communication." You know what I'm saying? Everybody always talking about you have people. What's so important in a relationship? Oh, communication. What is communication? What does that entail? You know what I'm saying?
Well, so communication is just allowing yourself to make the other person that you're with aware of what is going on with you that is important for them to be aware of. You know, some things are minuscule, but then there are things that matter. So if you're having a bad day and you got a lot on your mind, I mean, you need to be able to tell that person, you know, what's going on with you. And even if you're not ready, you can, you know, at least let them know, hey, I know I seem kind of off today. I seem kind of quiet. It has nothing to do with you. Just something happened at work. I just don't feel like talking about it right now. Or do you have time to talk? Because if you don't communicate something of what's really happening, you know, you could throw a person off and they'll think that you know that you got a problem with them. So communication, no matter what the situation is, I think it's important because God gave us a mind, gave us mouths for a reason to talk. I mean, and share, and instead of just holding everything in. And even if you don't feel like talking, the least you can do is just say, "Hey, struggling right now with something. Give me a few minutes. I just need to sit down for a second and gather my thoughts." Because you know we can't read people's minds. Sometimes if you're in sync with somebody, you can kind of sense things, but we can't really read another person's mind to know what's going on unless you know we just have a moment where we spiritually just made aware. But most of the time, you know, you gotta talk about it.
So it's just that simple.
Well, it sounds simple, but sometimes it's hard for people to talk. Some people don't like being vulnerable.
And I think that is
play a part.
that is the thing with men. I think with men, you know, men don't like to bring things. Oh, what's she saying? Cancer's rough thing. Oh, she's still talking cancer. I went through stage 3. Oh yeah. Well, you know, thank God for you. You know what I'm saying? Thank God for you.
Yes, for sure.
Kanisha.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you are blessed to have beat it because I've seen a couple people walk through it, and it's a hard.
Yeah,
it's hard to watch.
I think
people go through it.
I think a lot of people think there is a cure. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, but it's like, but if they reveal that there's a cure, I mean, you know how they always fighting about, you know what I'm saying, with the Social Security. We running out of Social Security money, and they are literally afraid that people will live longer lives.
Oh, for sure.
People living longer lives has them afraid.
Yeah, and just to cap it off, I think that the things that it takes to cure it, you can't put a patent on it. So if you can't put a patent on it, there's no money to be made. Not like that.
And that is why they won't do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't see them doing it in my lifetime. I wish they would do it. You know what I'm saying? But maybe it's people speak up about it. I just don't think I think a lot of people think it's not a good space to be talking about that like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because people gonna look at you like, dog, You know what I'm saying?
They need to, stop trying to keep people from understanding what it is, and let people just decide. So if they allow people like this, I'll just drop a name. So if y'all have never heard of Dr. Sabi, look him up. He's deceased, but look him up. Um, they should just allow it to be put out there, without trying to kill off people who do put the knowledge that they have of what it takes to cure it, and let people just decide. Some people are never going to
Yeah.
believe in
And
it,
they
and
chalk
they're
it-
going to go to pharmaceuticals, and that's fine.
It-
But
it-
let
but-
it be a choice.
But what they do when people do give people other ideas and remedies, they chalk it up as false information.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
And discourage people.
Yeah, false information. And when somebody hears false information, they think something is wrong.
Right.
They think this might not be good for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's part of that's how they do, man. That's why Trump always saying fake news. He don't want you to believe them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's his way of saying don't believe them, y'all. Believe what I say. Fake news. And you got Negroes running around talking about old CNN fake, they fake news. I mean, dude, you've been watching news all your life. All of a sudden, Trump come along and tell you it's fake news. Now you saying it's, you don't trust nothing but what he say. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to get back on here that fool. But what we were saying. So we was talking about communication. What were we?
So just saying that, you were saying a lot of times men have a hard time with communicating. I think if you think about yourself as a human being, there are different ways you can communicate. You communicate with your eyes, you can look, you can say stuff, touch, but the communication has to be there, just to at least give that person an understanding of, where you are, how you're thinking, how you're feeling, so that you are aware. Nobody likes to be in the dark, about anything. So I think that you have to utilize the faculties that God gave us to communicate. Animals do it all the time, and we're the most intelligent things He created, and we struggle to do it.
Yeah, but see, animals are wired to do a certain thing. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. But we're not wired like that. We have choices. Humans have choices. You know what I'm saying?
I know, and that is where.
Now speaking from a man's perspective,
Oh.
I think we say we are created to be pretty much the burden barriers of the family, right?
Okay.
So if I'm burdened with something, I'm probably not going to come to you.
Okay, I understand.
I want to come to you, but I don't want you to be burdened by my burdens, because it's my job to comfort you with your burdens. And maybe we need to get out of that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's why a lot of men, especially black men, are dealing with mental health issues, because we hold a lot of stuff in until it's too late. You know what I'm saying? Until it's almost too late.
So I'm glad you said that, because I've heard that before, but you said it where I feel like I'm just hearing it for the first time. Okay, so it's like this: if y'all are considered the burden bearers, and I would look at it more like in a protective stance that y'all have over us. Y'all gotta be aware that we're nurturers. So if you're going through something, we got you. Like we got you. I promise. I mean, a woman who understands her makeup, of who she is naturally, organically, you can't burden her. You should be able to go to your woman and as a man, and just fall on her, cry if you need to, and say, hey, this is bothering me, I'm struggling with this. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, you still gonna have that manly way of, oh, I gotta protect, I gotta do this and do that, but we still nurturers, not just the children. Now keep that in mind. We all women are not mothers, so we got to put that nurturing somewhere, and that nurturing is not babying you. It's like I got you. It's like a comfort. So, because me and y'all may not talk to each other that much about y'all issues. Women, we do. We talked about that on the show before, where women come to each other and we be like, "Girl, how you doing?" And we're like, we'll tell our whole day in 5 seconds. Like,
Yeah, see what I'm saying? See, y'all talk to y'all. Women communicate with each other like that.
Yeah.
About personal things. You know what I'm saying? Like what you're going through in your relationship. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But men, we talk about sports. I mean, every now and then you might find a guy you want to talk to. But if we talk to a guy, it'll be more likely to be a stranger. Not a stranger, but a guy who's not, we don't deal with every day, who's not in our everyday life.
Yeah.
We don't tell our closest partners what we going through. You know what I'm saying? We see, but y'all women do that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all cry with each other. You know what I'm saying? Girl, come on, girl. Y'all do stuff like that, but we can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
And that's okay.
We can give each other a hug, but we ain't even be leaning on each other's shoulder crying. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. That's okay. Y'all are not wired to be in that mode. But again, when a man has his woman, if he can't lean on her bosom and be like, I had a rough day, not like a baby, like trying to act like just no manliness, but I'm saying you're human. So a woman should be able to be there for her man, and in those times when he feels like there's so much weight on him. Nobody is God where they can just handle everything. Women lean on each other because that's the way we're made up. We care for each other, and men, we care for y'all. So,
But one of the worst thing a man hate when we talk about communicating is when he asks his woman, "Baby, are you all right?" And he got a feeling inside that you're not all right.
And then we say what? What do we say?
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, and you say it like that. Yeah, I'm okay. I mean, and that's one of the most frustrating things for me, because, like I said, we supposed to be the burden bearers of the family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if the queen is something wrong with the queen, everything gonna be off. And he know everything gonna be off. He know if the queen ain't right, he ain't gonna be right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna be worried all the time. I've been in a relationship where that happened. You know what I'm saying? And I was most stressed out about not knowing what was wrong. Right. You know what I'm saying? When you know something wrong, you know what I'm saying? And it's one thing when there's nothing you can do about it physically,
right? But
knowing is half the battle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
I know what you mean. And I don't know. I'm gonna be careful when I use this word. But in that moment, does a man feel like useless? Like,
yeah, absolutely,
okay.
Absolutely. In that moment, a man feels useless because his woman is something's wrong with his woman, and he don't even know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He feels useless at that moment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think some women don't.
And now I definitely can't come at you with my issues because you got issues that I don't even know. So why would I give you my issue when you got issues? So you see where I'm going with this?
Yeah, I do. I think sometimes when women say I'm okay when they really not, is because either they're not sure yet. And I'm not saying this is in all cases, but sometimes a woman may not be sure, especially if this is a fairly new relationship. She may not be sure if her man, husband, whatever, it will be receptive to her being vulnerable. Because when you ask, are we okay? Then, we're going to give details. You know that.
I mean, yeah, but
and we don't say.
But why would you think that when we know you all, this is what y'all are. Y'all are vulnerable people. Y'all are docile humans. You know what I'm saying? So we expect y'all to be vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? See, y'all don't. The world don't expect us to be like that.
Right.
So we have to find creative ways to be vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? We have to find creative way to be vulnerable. We just can't come. Well, I had a bad day at work. My supervisor, you know what I'm saying, he lied on me. You know
Well,
what I'm
no,
saying?
you're not gonna. I see your. I
You
see
know
your
what I'm saying?
point. I see your point. But this is the thing. No, you're not gonna say it like that. But I see what I see what your point is, though.
Because you know how you come tell me stuff about your job, right?
Yeah.
But I rarely talk about. You rarely ever heard me talk about my job. You rarely ever heard me talk about my job unless it's something that good happened.
But
you know what I'm saying?
But then you would share things too that was like, I wouldn't say like it would just they say something was going on and it wasn't necessarily something that like totally affected your time there, but you would share things like, about your supervisor, they're doing this, they're doing that, and and it would be something negative that they would be doing, but you would always bring up how you would try to bring a positive side to whatever the situation was. You used to say, things like that. You didn't necessarily say somebody was bothering you, but you would kind of give an overall about the day. So no, you never really said anything negative.
Man, I know saying they didn't give me my raise,
But I have stories. Woo, I have stories every now and then.
And that's what that's what women do. They come every day. A woman gonna unload they stuff every day. You know what I'm saying? They unload they stuff every day, but a man he lets his compile before he release anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It depends. Sometimes, if I'm feeling something that I know I can overcome and get through, I'll do it and then I'll tell you about it later. Like, I dealt with this, but it got handled. But then sometimes it'd be stuff that I'd be upset about, and then you'll give me advice. You'll listen, and then you'll tell me what you think I should do. And I appreciate the advice because sometimes women, we get in our emotions and we ready to just, say some stuff that we probably shouldn't say. We get in our feelings, and sometimes it takes, a man's level-headedness to just say, hey, think, stop feeling about it and think, and then this is what you need to do. So, I think with men, y'all can open up more to one another as y'all learn that it's okay. It's okay that y'all, can talk to each other. Women, we have our outlet with one another. And again, if a man has a woman in his life that is a nurturer, she'll take you in, and she shouldn't have a problem.
Yeah, but see, we do more like group therapy. You know what I'm saying? When we get in our groups
That's
of men,
cool.
when we just bring up a topic and everybody, weigh in on the topic. That's how men discuss what they're going through with each other. But we rarely go to a single guy.
Right.
Hey man, I'm gonna come over and talk to you, man. Maybe
unless it's something real serious.
Yeah, maybe it's something we should, do, but we don't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't want to be vulnerable. See, like we vulnerable to a man. We want to keep that. We want to keep that man stuff going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we'll do it in a group of people. We won't go. I won't go to one of my homeboys. Hey man, I need to come on and talk to you, like Lenny. Man, I need to come and talk to her. I'm in trouble with a woman that I love. It seems that I call on the phone, but I just can't seem to get her to answer. So what are you doing? We don't. I don't. Sometimes you get lonely. That's a fun song, but I don't know too many men do that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's how they did it back in the day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't know. Y'all are, because I think, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all have a tendency to be like you don't want to show that you might be a little supposedly weak or vulnerable, and be like, oh, I got this. I can't let my friends know that I ain't got it. Because maybe in your mind you might be thinking about a situation like, I ain't got it. I ain't got it all together. So I gotta kind of save face and hold up like I got it. I'll be okay. And it's okay.
Maybe if y'all change the word from vulnerable.
So
I mean, just the word.
Does that sound weak?
Just by you saying y'all can be vulnerable.
Does that sound weak? The word vulnerable.
The word vulnerable sound weak.
Okay.
And that's something a man do not want to be.
Okay. So
a man do not want to be vulnerable. So
how about?
So maybe that's the problem, y'all.
Well, how about open? Like
Open might be the better word than call it.
Because really, what's happening with y'all is y'all are closed off.
Yeah,
so
open could be a good word. We can be more open with each other. You know what I'm saying? But vulnerable, no, we're not trying to be vulnerable. I'm not trying to be vulnerable to another man. I'm not even trying to be vulnerable to a woman.
Right. I know that don't sound right, so I get it.
Yeah, vulnerable is synonymous with a woman, so it ain't synonymous with a man. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, yeah, let's go with open. Yeah, that's a new word, open. Men need to be more expressive. What about expressive?
That works. I like that.
Openly expressive.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
We got to make it sound like man, like man.
Because words matter.
Words matter.
It can sound a certain way. It may seem more like, I get it.
Oh, well, Robert, you need to be vulnerable.
I get it. I do. I get it.
I can just see you go, baby, would you? Oh, baby, be vulnerable. Then I do what I'm gonna do.
You know me. I'd be like, just talk to me. Like, what's going on? You seem different. What's happening? You know me. I would ask in a heartbeat.
Yeah, and then you have to find the right moment to have those talks too. Sure. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta see what the mood that person is.
Right, because a person may not be in that headspace to talk. But if not, then the best thing to do is to at least let the person know there is going to be room to talk at some point a little later.
Because I don't want to be open when you're vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be open at the same time you're being vulnerable. You trying to lean on me for something, and I got something on me that I need to get on my chest. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And I don't want to make it seem like a whataboutism situation. You know what I'm saying? Like what about my issue? You know what I'm saying?
I got you. No, I get it. I get it. It has to be a balance.
It has to be. I think it has to be a moment where we both just chilling.
Yeah, I got
you. And I look over and say, "Baby, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something." So, ladies, that's a tip. So when a man say, "Let me ask you something," he's being what y'all call vulnerable. Because we don't need y'all answers. Because we got all the answers, right? So when a man asks you, "Let me ask you something, baby." Hold on, baby. Let me finish. Don't be going to my. Let me get out the shower first. Let me go take a shower first. See, now you cut him off. So once a man say, "Baby, let me ask you something," don't never say, "Hold on, let me go flip the chicken." No, you need to listen to him now because this is the time he ready to get it out.
Right.
And now you
timing is important.
Time is important for a man. See, a man timing is you don't know when he gonna spring it on you. Y'all can be driving. Baby, let me ask you something.
That means it was heavy on your mind.
That means it was heavy on his mind. It was the right time. You know what I'm saying? You feeling good, and then he think this is the right moment to say, "Baby, let me ask you something." See, y'all just come in the room and just start talking. Y'all don't even ask. Y'all don't even ask us. Are we ready to hear it?
That is so true.
Y'all
that is so true.
When a woman got
guilty of that.
When a woman got something on her mind, she just started talking about it.
Oh my goodness.
And we just caught up. Like we could be watching the game. Like, oh my God, not now, man. It's 4th and 1. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I had to learn.
I'll be like, it's 4th and 1. I'm like,
I have to catch myself. I'm like, oh
man, I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
I'll wait.
Yeah, like you did me on when Georgia was playing. But you got the message. You say, "I'm gonna go and let you watch the game." Cause it was, you know what I'm saying? It's like 4th and 1. We going for it. What we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? And you like, and so and so and so and so and. So and I'm listening to TV's like, and what are the Georgia Bulldogs? They're going for it on 4th down. And you and other like, and so, and I was like, so. And I'm like, and the clock is running down. And it's 4 seconds. I don't know what the hell to listen to, man.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't know what the hell to listen to. You are the damn announcer, you know what I'm saying? But I get it though, you know what I'm saying? I get it though. So I, you know what I'm saying? So it's okay to say, baby, let me know when you want to talk. Let me know when you're ready to listen to what I got to say. You know what I'm saying? So, but y'all just start talking.
Yeah, that's
y'all
true.
got to start being like, baby,
yeah, we have to look at the setting, the cues. Like, so the questions asked and what does this entail? I think it's cues. Like, you got to know when to feel like the space is right. So
everybody watching, man, what is important? How important is communication in your relationship, and what does that entail? You know what I'm saying? Like, because it has become like cliche, like communication, but we don't know what that means. Y'all have to let them know what communication means to you. You know what I'm saying? Because what communication mean to us ain't the same about what communication mean to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Is it verbally? Is it gestures that y'all do? When you roll the eye, when you come in and look at me and roll the eyes and put your bag down and you go straight out and start cooking, I think you mad. No, seriously though. I'm saying, you know how women do? They come in, they put the bag down. Hey. You know what I'm saying? And they go in there and just start cooking.
Have I ever done that?
I'm pretty sure you have. And they just start cooking. You know what I'm saying? To a man, they're like, something wrong. I'll internally immediately pick up that something ain't right with her. So we feel like it's something we did. What I did. So now we ain't thinking like we're wrong with you. We trying to figure out, man, what the fuck I done did. Yeah, see, so you think we worry about you, now we worry about what I don't do. I don't did. I took the trash out. You know what I'm saying? I took the trash out. I paid the phone bill, so the phone's still on because they called him. The light's still on. What the hell happened? You know what I'm saying?
You're tracing your steps.
I'm tracing my steps. I'm like, why you mad?
You know, I think expectations sometimes that people have that can be, you know, I don't want to say wrong, but they may not happen. So lack of communicating can cause people to be offended, you know. So let's just say, like, if you just say, you know, I like to take baths, right? And then and then
you think?
Yeah. And then
Hold on, I didn't know that. You better.
No. You know, sometimes people prefer showers.
Okay. I get it. Okay. I'm like, hold on, what you mean? You better know that.
Yeah. So,
go ahead.
So it, you know, it could be a thought like, I've had a long day. Maybe he should run the water for me. Because that's something that may be running through a woman's head. Like, it's just an example.
Oh yeah.
And if
so, we Neanderthal. We don't think that far ahead.
That's what I'm saying. That comes from expectations because women thinking about how they would be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we may be thinking, well, I see he's had a long day, so I'm going to do.
But I'm gonna tell you what you can do though.
What?
When you get off work, say, man, I'm finna go home and run me some nice hot water. It's a bubble bath in it. It's a hint. It's a wink, wink. It's really a wink, wink. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Sure. Yeah. Then I'm finna go in there and do it. You know what I'm saying? By the time you get here, I'm gonna wait like 5-10 minutes. Then I'm gonna run the water. Then I'm say, baby, I already ran your water. Right. You know what I'm saying? So we get good on that communication. So now I'm letting you see what we think, how we think, and you let me hear how y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Right. So you would love that. And I would love to know when you want that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to run no bad water and you want to take a shower today.
Right. Right.
Now, I never do that again. So yeah, so this is a good conversation right here. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think? I know I see people watching. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Don't just be watching now. This is Everyday People Show. You know what I'm saying? We want to hear what y'all input on the show too. Now, come on now. I know y'all see the question. Answer the question. Get out of here.
Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Yeah, communication is so important. I think the older you get, you got to conquer your past relationship failures of communicating or the lack thereof so that you can experience the whole
that was one
joy
of my biggest hurdles. Conquering my past relationship failures. And we all have failures, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We all, I mean, if we're not with the person we with before, something went wrong. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We gonna blame the other person, but hell, it was something we didn't do that, but you know what I'm saying? It was some of that relationship we didn't do that. We ain't all the way, you know what I'm saying, innocent in a breakup. You know what I'm saying? So you have to learn from those mistakes and you move on and you be better in the areas that you was bad in when you was in that relationship. You know what I'm saying? And that's something I think I pride myself on now, trying to be better. I'm not perfect. I don't think I will be perfect.
Nobody is or will be.
You don't think I can be perfect?
You will die trying to be perfect. You be 90 and black and still ain't got there yet.
Still ain't ran that war.
I mean, it's just the whole walk is striving for it. But every time you should get better and better and better.
Exactly.
It comes with
it's got to be something you want to do.
Yes.
You got to be. I've learned to every situation. I've learned when we have issues, I learned to look and see what role I played in it. Once I get by myself, I say, what role did I play in it? How could I have handled that better? Then I see you again, baby, I'm sorry. And one thing is don't hold your sorry for a whole week. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Some people hold their I'm sorry's for a month. I used to do that. I used to hold my I'm sorry's for a month. And then you think everything's all right. But to a woman, it ain't never. One thing I learned with a woman, she ain't never got over this. Until you resolve it, until you say, I'm sorry, a woman, fellas, if y'all watching, she go apart. If you did something last month to your woman and she's smiling and grinning now, she ain't forgot about it. Go apologize now.
Because we want resolve. Like we what we want to have is it just to be understood, period. Like, this was what it was. This what I meant. I'm sorry. It came out this way, but this what was happening with me when I said it. I'm sorry if I offended you. I'm sorry you didn't like that. I'm sorry I didn't consider you. I wasn't aware. Blah 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 blah. All that. It's just a resolve. Even if it's something that you still don't agree on, at least you can say, I understand you because I listened and I understand what was happening.
Debbie, what's up, Debbie? How you doing? Debbie say, I agree. Sometimes y'all men folks act like you don't hear our hint sometimes. And so we just leave it alone. But see, you can't do that. You can't see, and that's another mistake. And that's a mistake y'all make. When we don't get the hint, y'all leave it alone. But see, you, like I just said, but you really never left it alone.
Do I do that?
I'm just answering the question. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Don't never leave it alone.
Yeah.
If we don't get the hint, kind of sit down, kind of say, baby, look, I was trying to, in a nice way, say, I was trying to, he gonna say, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So don't leave it alone, because once you leave it alone, you know what I'm saying, he gonna think,
I think women,
he made the right decision.
I think women, when we leave it alone, it's probably because we have hinted more than a lot.
But see, but what you just said though, but look what you just told me. You be wanting me to ring your bell water sometime.
I was just giving an example.
Exactly, it was an example, but it was the fact. There was some truth in there. You know what I'm saying? You ain't just you. That example for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But it's some truth in that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But see, like I say, we're not mind readers. Men aren't mind readers.
True.
Men really aren't. We not mind readers. We got to know that this is something you got to your hints must you might not got some good hints. You see, you won't be a good game show person because you don't give good hints.
You know what I think it is? This may just be me. It may just be me. But I think for women, for some of us, I think it's the whole idea that you thought about it instead of us giving hints. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
Like we want to have that understanding of like, oh, he thought that. He thought about that. He considered doing that for me.
Y'all want us to be proactive.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Yeah.
So men, y'all watching women want us to be proactive.
You know, I think, and this may be all people. Y'all can, as men, can say yay or nay. Y'all can say yay or nay. I think sometimes when a person does something for you and they didn't even have to ask, it's like, wow, they thought about me to do this, and you know, it's just about the forethought of it. So when the hints are dropped and the men don't get it, I think that's why women be like, you know
we
what?
like that too now. So
I'm
not just playing tit for tat. Now
I get it.
And I get what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? I get what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, when someone does something for you and you didn't even have to ask, and it was something you really wanted, needed, you know, it's like, wow, it has a greater
and we don't mind if y'all ask.
Okay.
And that way we don't be, cause we don't like to guess. Cause remember, we got a lot of shit. We got a lot of shit on our mind.
Yeah.
I got more shit on my.
Learning each other.
Exactly. So y'all got we got to meet each other halfway.
I agree.
We understand. Okay, you like us just being proactive, and we like y'all just asking. Just ask me, baby, whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? We making songs about this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want, just ask me. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Ask
this
me what.
This is good information.
So, cause we're not mind readers, and we got a lot of stuff on our plate.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? The boss say we finna downsize on the job, and I ain't thinking about like, damn, did Jennifer need her barrel rent or water rent today? You know what I'm saying? That ain't on my mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah, and I think it's kind of like as you learn, you know, your person, like you look and fill out like where they're at. Like just say if the person had a long day, you can kind of get an idea. They might like this. They might want their feet rubbed. They might want that long hot drawn bath. They may want you know, something special fixed, you know. They got a cold. I ain't got a, you know, I'm gonna just go ahead and throw a pot of soup on the stove. Just stuff like that. You learn the person and don't have too many assumptions because I think we assume. And once you learn your person, then you know it's okay to ask, you know, and then sometimes it's just the whole thing of
Now, who started that? Who started that? Your person. I see people. I see people. That's the new. Is that the new thing now? That's the new thing.
Partner, person.
Yeah, I'm just asking. I see. I've been seeing people like
hubby.
posting it. My person. Like, oh, what is this? Where did it come from? This.
I guess it's a safe word.
But I think even this show is kind of helping us out because even though we having a show, we still learning each other at the same time. Like we throwing hints at each other on the show live. So y'all hearing that y'all get to hear us talk about our stuff live. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So this is a good idea, y'all. So get your partner, man. Y'all just have a sip or something. Y'all just have some laughs and just talk about what your likes and what things you would like, you know, in a good way. Don't try to make it seem like, oh, you don't never do nothing for me. Don't come at a person like that. Just say, yeah. Sometimes I be wishing you were my best. You know what I'm saying? And then he'll say, well, shit, baby, I am. Well, you know, baby, I do it, baby. But, you know, sometimes I think we have stuff on my mind, baby. You know what I'm saying? And that's how y'all communicate. And then y'all both of y'all leave away with an understanding.
Yeah.
Instead of saying, you'll never rim my water. Sometimes you want the water ring. Why are you having shit on my mind?
You know what? I think it's a great idea because this is the way I see it. When you get older, like you don't really have time to be trying to figure it out. Like it's okay to get the information right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? Because as you get older, you should have a level of maturity that cut to the chase. Like, you like this? You don't like that? I got you. You know, and that way, you know, I think we like surprises. I think we like to be surprised. Well, oh, they thought to do that. And they didn't even have to ask. I get it. I think we like that, and sometimes we will get that. But I think sometimes to just go ahead and solve all of that years of frustration, just have a sip and talk about it.
You know what I think would be a good idea? You know those sheets y'all did at school, those Christmas sheets. Where y'all did like, everything y'all wish list. Yes. Y'all had things y'all like. Y'all had things y'all don't like.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I think we need to fill one out. You know what I'm saying? For each other.
Yeah.
Just for us to have as a
things
reference.
I absolutely don't need, things I don't like, things I love the most, things I can't live without. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea for couples to do, man.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we ought to have a couples game day here or something like that.
Yeah, that would be
one
fun.
day. You know what I'm saying?
That'll be fun.
You know, and let everybody get drunk and tell their secrets.
Oh well. That'll be a long night. Be a long night.
Yeah, but that'll be a good thing, man. But I'm glad, you know, you brought this topic up. You know what I'm saying? And I added the second part because I always want to know, because I hear people saying communication rule the nation. Well, all communication ain't good communication.
Right.
It's a time and a place for every.
You're right.
It's a time and a place for it. You just can't go to somebody. You got to feel the temperature. You got to get the temperature of the room before you spring it out on somebody. You know what I'm saying?
You're absolutely right.
You know,
because there's a way to communicate, like you said. All communication is not good communication because you can communicate that you're frustrated, but you don't say why. You know, it's like, you know, you figure it out. I done asked you 20 times. You know, but with the hints, you know. So.
Oh, okay, yeah, but so now I get your hints. Like, say you might call me from work and say, "Oh, it's been a hard day. I'm finna go put me some Epsom salt in that tub, and I'm gonna sit in there for 2 hours." So now I know you. So you gotta know how to give a hint. Debbie, you gotta know how to give a hint now. You know what I'm saying? You can't give us. We don't like smirky. We don't like those smirky hints. We like those surprising hints when we seem like we finna really surprise you. You know, you don't gave us so many details. Like I just told Jennifer. Oh, but I'm so tired. When I get home, I'm getting straight in that tub. I'm gonna run me some bad water, some good warm, good water, hot water, and I'm gonna get it up 2 hours. Around 2 o'clock.
You silly.
Now he don't get that damn hit. You know what I'm saying? And he don't get that hit. Oh, you can just come out and say, "Baby, I'm gonna call you when I'm on my way. Go draw me some water." He gonna say, "Okay, baby." Get the same. You get the same. You just want the results.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some people want to be surprised all the time. Shit, baby, we've been together for 18 years. Ain't no surprise in there. Now tell me what you want, baby, and I got you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how we like it. You tell me what I want. Cause we problem solvers.
Yeah.
We want to solve that problem for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I like the differences that men, how y'all think and how women think, and you can do a little bit of both.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, instead of there's this expectation, you're supposed to know what I want. Or, you know, like you said, closed mouth don't get fed. So it's like
a closed mouth don't get fed.
So you got to have a balance because we are wired differently to kind of communicate, you know, a certain way. So yeah, I like that.
What? So we got time to get into anything else? And thank you for your comments, Debbie. Yeah, we just having fun, you know what I'm saying? But you know,
Yes, we appreciate
Yeah, Debbie
you.
been married for 18 years, man. So she a veteran. You're a veteran in this game. We knew we ain't new to what's happening, but we new to each other. You know what I'm saying? So we figure each other out. You know what I'm saying? So so yeah, so what's going on? So what's next? What's going on? You want this? Well, it's almost 8:30 already. My God, we got 3 minutes to go, man. What's going on?
Well, what's going on?
What would you? Oh yeah, I just did it. What? Yeah, what happened? I was in. Yeah, that's awesome. Hey, thank you, Debbie, for tuning in. Thank everybody for tuning in.
Yes.
There was something else I wanted to bring up, man. No, not that. Not that.
Something upcoming.
Oh man, I forgot. It slipped my
mind.
It slipped my mind. They should know about this. Well, they should know about They should know about the show coming up on the 27th. Yes. As many times I don't posted that on social media, I know they tired of me posting. Support me. Come on out to the RL experience at the Pink Line on the June 27th, man. It's gonna be my best show yet, y'all. The Pink Line on the 27th. All y'all got to do is, if you follow me, I don't post it 1,000 times. I don't post it the link, man. And I'm gonna tell you, my last couple of shows have sold out. So usually people wait to like around the last 2 weeks to get tickets. I get to be trying to see if they gonna need their money for something else. And people, so people ask me, how much a ticket? I said like $30, $40. Damn. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's worth every penny. Promise.
I guess a lot of people, man, say that damn he doing it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Why not?
You know, I like
you deserve it.
Because like when I go, normally when they go see me sing, I'm gonna sing it at the church for free. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. But I'm gonna give y'all a good show. You know what I'm saying? Guaranteed. Yes. Guaranteed, baby. Yes. Guaranteed from the start to the end. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm
look at
excited.
I'm like, yeah.
I'm excited.
You're excited. You're excited.
Sure
Oh, I appreciate you too.
Was it going to be something about Christmas you was going to ask? What people going to be spending?
Oh, yeah. See,
Christmas.
But it's all more time to go now. We're going to have to do it next week now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're going to have to do it next week now. I knew it was something. Yeah, but something you said. And then you're going to wait till 8:30 on the dot to bring up.
Well, we was talking about you. So,
talking about what?
Okay. We was talking about you.
But I asked you.
My brain didn't register what it was until the last second.
You didn't catch the hint. You didn't get the hint. But anyway, man, we appreciate y'all. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. We appreciate y'all for commenting on the show, man. Yes. We really appreciate y'all because y'all can be doing anything else. Y'all can be catching hints from your mate. You know what I'm saying? But you're tuning in, watching us. You know what I mean? So we appreciate y'all for tuning in. We love y'all, man, to life. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all have a good day tomorrow and the rest of the week and the rest of the year, man. And don't forget, on the 27th, you need to be at the RL experience because it is an experience. I call it an experience for a reason. I don't just get you might get some jokes. You're going to get some good singing. Man, you might get some good dancing. Y'all might have to be a part of the show. I'm coming out in the audience. We doing, man, this is, I'm going to give you an experience. Normally when you pay your money to go see somebody sing, they going to sing their song and they go into the back and they going home, getting their limousine, they going home, you go home. But this is an experience. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be different. Trust me. So y'all get out to the RL experience, man. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed.
You won't. I can attest to that.
But anyway, y'all, listen, man. Like I said, once again, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. We love y'all. And guess what? Tell them, Jen.
Ain't nothing y'all can do about it.